Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel TNV Academy. I'm your host Akanksha Mishra. So let's start with today's session. That is on the topic Sustainable Development Goal 1, that is poverty. Poverty is one of the most brutal realities of human existence. It is not just about lacking money. It is about lacking dignity, opportunity, safety and hope. Imagine waking up each day wondering if you will eat, or if your child can attend school, or if your family will survive the next medical emergency. This is the daily struggle of more than 700 million people worldwide. SDG Goal 1, No Poverty, exists because without eliminating poverty, none of the other 16 Sustainable Development Goals can stand. Poverty impacts education, health, gender equality, environment, and economic growth. This session explores what SDG 1 truly means, why poverty continues, how governments localize the goal, and how each of us can be a part of the situation. Now, understanding poverty. Poverty is a multi-dimensional condition that affects a person's access to food, shelter, healthcare, education, rights, and opportunities. Absolute poverty refers to the inability to meet basic survival needs such as adequate food, clean water, shelter, and healthcare. Relative poverty occurs when people cannot afford what society considers necessary for a minimum standard of living. Poverty touches every aspect of a person's life: physical, emotional, social, and economic, and therefore demands solutions that go far beyond increasing income. Now, what SDG 1 aims to achieve? SDG 1 aims to eradicate extreme poverty completely and reduce all other forms of poverty significantly by 2030. It calls for strong social protection systems, equal access to economic resources, fair opportunities, and resilience building measures for vulnerable populations. It also recognizes that poverty is not just an individual struggle, but a systemic issue requiring coordinated global support. Countries are expected to implement policies that provide social security, empower the poor, and prevent them from falling back into deprivation. Now, why poverty still exists? Poverty continues to persist because of deep-rooted structural realities that go far beyond individual effort. Millions of people lack decent employment or work in low-paying, informal jobs. Educational inequality keeps generations trapped. Social discrimination, economic imbalance, and gender gaps push already vulnerable communities further down. Weak governance in many regions lead to mismanagement of resources. Climate change destroys livelihoods, especially for farmers and rural workers. Conflicts and wars displace families instantly. Health crises like COVID-19 have pushed millions back into poverty. Poverty continues because systems continue to fail people. Now, who is most affected by poverty? Poverty does not affect all people equally. Women, children, elderly individuals without pensions, persons with disabilities, migrant workers, slum residents, and indigenous communities remain the most vulnerable. Women make up nearly 70% of the world's extreme poor, and children constitute almost half of all people living in severe poverty. Poverty is not random. It follows patterns shaped by inequality, geography, discrimination, and systemic neglect. Global progress on ending poverty. Over the last 3 decades, the world has made significant progress in reducing poverty. Extreme poverty dropped from 36% in 1990 to under 8% by 2019. Countries like China, India, Brazil, Vietnam, and Ethiopia lifted millions from poverty through strong policies, social protection, and economic reforms. Microfinance initiatives helped small entrepreneurs thrive. Cash transfer programs improved school attendance and health for vulnerable families. However, progress is slowing down and millions are at risk of falling back. Now we will discuss the challenges post 2020. The world is facing new barriers that have reversed decades of progress. The pandemic caused widespread job loss and economic slowdown. Wars disrupted food supply chains and increased global hunger. Inflation raised the cost of living, pushing families closer to poverty. Climate disasters, floods, droughts, cyclones continue to destroy homes, crops, and livelihoods. The world is not on track to achieve SDG 1 by 2030, making it one of the most urgent global challenges. Now, the detailed target-by-target explanation. SDG 1 includes targets such as ending extreme poverty, reducing multidimensional poverty, ensuring social protection for all, giving people equal rights to land and economic resources, strengthening resilience to climate and economic shocks, and increasing global cooperation. Ending extreme poverty means ensuring that no person lives below the international poverty line. Reducing multidimensional poverty requires improving access to health, education, housing, and basic services. Social protection systems like pensions, unemployment benefits, and child support plays a vital role in preventing families from slipping back into deprivation. Equal rights to resources require reforms in land ownership, financial inclusion, and property security. Resilience building ensures that poor communities can withstand disasters and economic instability. Finally, international partnerships provide financial and technological support to developing nations. Now, how countries localize SDG 1? Localization of SDG 1 means transforming global targets into national plans and local actions. Governments integrate SDG 1 into development policies and budgets. Local authorities map vulnerable populations and design targeted interventions. Social schemes such as cash transfers, health insurance, skill training programs, and employment guarantees help families rise from poverty. Community-based initiatives strengthen resilience and create sustainable livelihoods. Localization makes the SDG meaningful where it matters most, at the community level. Now, the role of technology in reducing poverty. Technology is one of the most powerful tools for fighting poverty. Digital payments ensure financial inclusion. Online learning removes barriers to education. Telemedicine brings healthcare to remote areas. Artificial intelligence helps farmers predict weather patterns and improve crop yields. Smartphones, digital IDs, and online marketplaces create new income opportunities. When used inclusively, technology becomes a ladder out of poverty for millions. Now, how businesses can support SDG 1? Businesses play an essential role in reducing poverty by creating decent employment, offering fair wages, ensuring safe working conditions, and investing in skill development. By supporting local suppliers, promoting diversity, and enabling entrepreneurship, companies help lift communities. Corporate social responsibility, ethical sourcing, and community development programs all contribute to SDG 1. When businesses thrive responsibly, society benefits. Now, what individuals can do to help achieve SDG 1? Every individual has the power to contribute to ending poverty. People can support local businesses, donate to credible poverty-fighting organizations, volunteer in community programs, raise awareness on social media, reduce wasteful consumption, and vote for leaders who prioritize social welfare. Even small actions create ripple effects. One educated child, one empowered woman, and one sustainable purchase, or one act of volunteering can transform lives. Now, the future outlook, the road to 2030. To achieve SDG 1 by 2030, the world needs a stronger political commitment, increased investments, robust social protection systems, inclusive economic policies, and climate resilience strategies. Education, women empowerment, and technological access must become universal priorities. Countries must collaborate more effectively, and corruption must be eliminated to ensure that resources reach those who need them most. With collective action, poverty can be eradicated. Poverty is not an individual failure, it is a societal one. SDG 1 sets a path toward justice, dignity, and equality for every human being. Ending poverty is not about charity, it is about fairness. When poverty ends, education rises, health improves, economies grow, societies stabilize, and peace becomes possible. The question is not whether we can end poverty. The real question is, will we choose to act today? Every decision we make, every policy implemented, and every effort taken can help the world step closer to a future where no one is left behind. Thanks for watching, and I, Akanksha Mishra, will see you in the next episode of TNV Academy.